10 tight ends for 2023. This is from CBS Sports. Not surprising. Kelsey, Kittle, Mark Andrews, 1, 2, and 3. 7th, they go Pat Freiermuth from the Steelers, who has had a really productive couple of years. Then they go David Njoku, number 8. Former first-round pick, notched career highs nearly across the board, totaling 58 receptions, 628 yards last season. Caught 72.5% of his targets, highest of his career, only time he's gone above 70%. And, Jeff, you could say, I mean, we've talked about the quarterback play. You know, Deshaun Watson is a guy that likes throwing to his to his tight ends, rather. David Njoku could be in for a career-type year because of playing with Deshaun Watson.
Well, when you just first talk about David Njoku's stats, keep in mind there was missed time last year. So, you pace that over a 17-game season. First off, when we're talking about this list, it's Travis Kelce, and then let's flip over a couple pages, and we'll start the rest of the conversation. That is where the gap is in with this position in the NFL. But no, I mean, I agree. And when we talk about David Njoku, when we talk about the fact that he was drafted, in 2017, he's still just a baby. He is literally, as far as tight ends are concerned, he is a baby. He has a sweet spot of about 5-6 more years in this league to be a highly productive player. Came in so young and then eventually started to round into shape as a full, workable tight end as far as being a blocker, as far as being a receiver by the time he was 24, 25 years old. But no, I agree. And Darren Fells, and if anybody, you remember Darren Fells, who caught Baker Mayfield's first touchdown pass in the NFL. Darren Fells, after his time in Cleveland, went down to Houston, was a great red zone option for Deshaun Watson, was involved in a lot of things that they did down there. And now you're talking about a player, David Njoku, who's just a better athlete, just an all-around better performer. The limit's there. And it's going to be one of these things where you're going to get weeks where, you'll get a big number from a wide receiver, or the next week you get a big number from a tight end. Because I think Deshaun's just going to have so many options on the field. He truly should be in a position to just take what the defense gives him, which will lead to shot plays, of course. But there'll be weeks where, hey, if you're not going to cover my tight ends, all right, I'll flood the tight ends and I'll get 12, 13 receptions to my tight ends. Or now all of a sudden you're concerned about the tight ends. I'll take all the one-on-ones on the outside I can get. It's really an enviable position for Deshaun Watson in this offense to be in, and David Njoku is certainly a key part of what should be the success of this team on the offensive side of the ball.
And in fairness, when he was in Houston, he excelled at doing that, finding the matchups to exploit and doing it repeatedly. So that is something he is good at doing.